wanna be. I eat a peanut butter for your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I seen your ship and see it sunken, missing me, she keep on cutting. She ain't keep her love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker, she bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul, press hold if God calls.
Bananas.
Hey, okay. I was about to say, you better just say bananas, you son of a
Bananas. Say your thing, Amanda.
My thing?
Yeah, there it is.
What's your
I don't know
God
my
damn
thing.
it.
She
I
said
don't
my
ever
thing.
say anything.
Listen here, everybody. The weather in Blackford County, Indiana. Dude, can you fucking stop it?
I'm trying. Hold on, give me a second.
Me coughing or him doing
No,
shit?
him doing shit. I hear it, and I hear me, and it's driving me fucking crazy.
Dude, I dig it.
I can't hear me. I don't want to hear me right now. I hear me enough in the headphones. Dude, can you cut it off?
So give me a second. It takes a second to type out what I'm gonna say and then post it.
Amanda be looking cute.
And then if I turn it down,
Oh,
it'll
no.
like mess up the volume when I post it. So yeah, just fucking chill out for a second. Jeez.
How do you always do it? You always do it, and I never hear anything. Why
Because
am I
we're
hearing
never
something this time?
streaming while we're doing it.
What?
Like
Yes,
our
we're
mics
always
are
streaming.
off, is what I'm telling you. Like you don't hear it because
It's
not
always
next to my
before.
mic.
It's always right
before.
before.
I don't hear it in
It-
the
I mean-
headphones.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You were just now hearing it in the headphones.
No, I didn't. I literally did this and could still hear. And I was
Because
hearing it.
it's
That's why-
loud. Oh my
Charlie.
god.
This is different
We're
than
all
normal. I don't
very
believe what you're saying.
Grumpy
God.
today.
Yeah.
not
Did you not
grumpy.
get your nap or
I
something?
literally-
Like what the fuck?
All I did was sleep today.
Well, that's what's wrong then. You slept too long and you shat your pants or something.
Must be.
Listen, I'm
fucking
just mad because
nice.
I waited in here for an hour while you were both here and no one came and did the podcast
I mean,
with me.
you
'cause
could have
guys-
easily come out there and been like, "Hey guys, I'm
I
ready."
did twice.
No, you didn't.
I
when
didn't hear you.
when
You were
I
too
went to walk
indifferent.
away, I walked all the way away.
Look, you know how charming Mike is. You know,
I
like
don't
how
care.
in
That-
depth
no,
in
this
conversation
is, you're deflecting
we can get.
now. 'Cause
I'm
now
not
you're
deflecting.
acting like what I said
I'm
didn't
just
happen.
saying that, like, regardless of if you came out there or not.
Well, then
coulda
just say
easily-
that.
It
Just
was-
say
You
that.
gotta
Don't say
grab
I
us
didn't
by
say
the
anything.
ear
It
and
was
pull us in here.
It was a fine talk. You should have been there, Charlie.
Yeah. We had a good time. We learned about the birds and the bees
missed
and
you
all
so
kinds
much,
of stuff.
Charlie.
Yeah,
I
we
feel
missed
like
so
you
much,
knew
too.
that before that conversation.
The birds and the bees.
Yeah.
Well,
I
by
have
the
no
time-
idea what birds or bees are.
By the time Creighton got here the second time, I was like, "Are we really fucking doing a podcast?"
I
And
will
then-
say this though. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Yeah, you
I
meant
just
to.
I
It's
need
alright.
to I need you guys to answer me this. Why do they call it the birds and the bees? Because I never actually had the birds and the bees conversation. I had the sex conversation.
I didn't have either conversation.
Well, so you just found out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it goes, and then your parents talk to you after you find out. But my thing is, why do they call it the birds and the bees? Like, what role does the birds play, and what roles do the bees play?
I think it was just something to make it easier to talk to kids about back in
Yeah.
the day, but otherwise I do not know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I also have a wait. Didn't
I
have any
also
conversation.
didn't
I
have
just
any.
had porn. Lots of porn.
What? Oh, he's saying no birds and the bees. He just watched porn.
Oh, I thought he was talking
Listen,
about
guys.
the conversation with Mike.
Listen, let's get out of this, okay?
Okay, we're in a
The
bad
jury
place.
finds both Amber Heard and Johnny Depp were defamed after weeks-long trial.
Wait,
Amber Heard will always remember this day as the day she almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
bees are vag, bird is peen.
I guess.
Well,
You're
but
just
why?
guessing.
Well, no, but like, wouldn't the bees be peen and the birds be vag? Because the
you
bees
know-
have the stinger. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
right. Oh, you know what? Yeah. We're finding this shit out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it weird. I feel like I came in her a little boldly. Whoa, man. I should take a second to check the vibe first. Who did you come in? Here. Came in here a little, okay. I was like, whoa.
Was that intentional or was that actually you fucking up? Because if that was unintentional, holy shit. That's
If it was on purpose, also, holy shit,
Damn,
great
you
job.
drank the fuck out of that lemonade.
What? No, I just
No, it was
said
totally the
that.
vibe, bro. They just can't handle it. That was actually me fucking up. That's
anyways,
ironic.
What were you saying? You were talking about the conversation outside.
Wait.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
You
Guys.
literally interrupted me. What?
The weather in Blackford County, Indiana. I've been trying to say for 6 minutes.
Yeah. How does it feel like being talked over, stupid bitch?
I had to wait an hour to read this goddamn weather.
I don't give a fuck.
It is 12:06.
She just so good,
Maybe
Chad.
she
Get
didn't. She's
shit
just
on.
talking over me. That's not getting me.
Shit on.
Okay, okay.
Get
You
shit
guys want
on.
to talk about getting got?
Get shit-
Okay.
Get shit on.
Look,
Get shit
I'll
on.
pay
Get
attention.
shit on.
Look, I
This
just
dude literally
think
thought
that
I was
it's
230.
hilarious.
This dude thought I was 230 pounds. He was like, I could see it.
You guys are both literally retarded. I did not think anyone was 230. Everyone keeps acting like I was like, yeah, you guys are all fat.
I think that's why he left the conversation. He got mad.
I
'Cause,
didn't
like,
leave then.
you
I
were-
stayed for a half hour. I
Yeah.
picked you up.
Well, he called 170 fat though.
No,
You
I
didn't.
You did. Like
I
a few-
said I was
you did-
170.
You did a few fucking weeks ago. We were talking about you're like this generation of females are just so big. You're like 170 is like they're all 170 now, and I was like sitting there. I'm like okay,
No. I said the national average is 170.
and you were like, and that's just fucking bad. That's literally.
I
what
didn't
you
say it was
said.
bad.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say it was bad. I said that's crazy
No.
because I'm
You're- no.
170. The average
No,
woman
you
in America
didn't.
weighs as much as me.
And then you started saying that's awful.
Because we got
You
some
said-
thick bitches. out
Yeah,
there.
that's
what's wrong with that.
Exactly. It's nothing wrong with it. I was just saying it's crazy that when you look at like an average sized man, an average sized woman, the weights are almost
Look,
the same
all
now.
I'm gonna say is I love some thick buttery biscuits. Okay. So,
I agree.
yeah.
He's jealous because he's like 80 pounds, respectfully. Never guess anyone's weight, especially women, to be honest.
Well, no, she
Charlie,
said, she did
Steph,
say 230.
What? Why is everyone... See, this is what happens. When you guys put words in my fucking mouth, everyone's going to take it out of context.
Get him.
If my girl don't look like a Minecraft skeleton, I don't want it. Whoa, Matt. What the fuck?
Why am Minecraft skeleton?
Bro, Charlie, how the fuck did you think... I didn't think 230 pounds, okay? She said she was 230
She-
pounds after Creighton said he was 230 pounds.
Yeah,
and I
she-
was like, that is bullshit.
She looked at Charlie.
I will not have this. I will not... What the fuck was that? I will not have this fucking
blasphemy.
blasphemous slander thrown at me. I did not.
Defamation.
I did not.
defamation.
I will be suing both of you for damages and defamation. I did not say any of this.
Look, you did.
I was really offended the other week when you said something about it, like the whole national average thing, because how you had said it. It
Anyway, how's your sex life?
I think. Look, Charlie is having a rough time.
How
And
am I
then-
having a rough time? You guys are both the ones with shit up your ass. I'm over here trying. I just wanted to fucking do a podcast. I waited an extra hour,
hear me
and you
out.
both come in here
Hold
telling
on.
me I talk shit about everybody.
Look, she did say, I weigh 230 because Quentin's car bowed down after I sat down.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's all this started.
And-
all
and-
this started because Quentin was leaning against his car, and Creighton leaned against it, and it
Sat
dropped
on
like
it.
4 inches, and Quentin was like, "Holy fucking shit, Creighton!
fucking sat
You're
on
huge."
it.
and Amanda goes, I'm 232. And Charlie went like, what?
I was
I
like,
think-
"There's no way you're
He, like, looked
230."
Well,
Up
and
and
we were all collectively like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Or is it?
I said it's insane. I said there's no way you weigh
And
as
Mike,
much as
Mike
Creighton.
was
was
like,
like-
where is it? And she goes, and I was like, no. And I was like, stand up, come over
I
here.
almost said it's all in her forehead. I almost said it, but I didn't. That would have been really mean, and I didn't say it, but I had to save it for the podcast.
I was like, come here, Amanda. And I picked her up, and I was like, no, this is not 230. It's impossible.
Yeah, he picked me and Amanda up both, and that was like the definitive version.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
ladies
picked
know,
Quentin up, too.
Charles, bravo, Charlie, bravo, thank you.
Quentin was the hardest. Well, out of everybody,
Quentin is deceptively heavy.
and I picked up Mike. Mike wasn't as hard as I thought he was going to be. Quentin was a lot harder than I thought he was.
You held
gonna
Quentin for a few seconds. That like Mike, literally, your body vibrated like you should.
be. Yeah, but it was better than what I thought it was going to be, which makes it better.
That doesn't
you know what I
make
mean?
sense.
Well, no, because like I was expecting not to be able to lift him at all.
Hello, Steph.
I was able to get him off the ground, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm proud of that. You know,
Yeah.
I can stand by that as a good day's hard work." Quentin was like so like you know how you could describe picking up Cooper as dense. Quentin was
Yes.
so dense.
Yes, Quentin is a thick boy, and he does not look thick.
And I was like, "Holy fucking
So then
shit!"
compared it
And
to
like the thing is, like his frame is very
Who
thin.
made you vibrate?
So
the most?
the weight is like focused. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like because Mike's a big dude, so the
Mike's
weight's
yeah.
the weight's kind of distributed. Quentin's is like fucking focused on
Yeah.
every part of him.
Yeah.
So every aspect of him is heavy.
So how was it like? How was it like?
every
lifting,
aspect of Quentin is heavy.
How was it like lifting him compared to me?
He's a little easier because he's lanky and
Yeah.
and muscular, so you got like like places to put your hands and hold. Like you know what I mean? It was like I was trying not to like let you slip.
If I hadn't been holding Creighton like a bride, if I had like grabbed him from like under the leg and put him over my shoulders, I could have done squats with him.
Yeah.
Like that would have been. I was like, this is much easier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, he's really strong. Like he's really muscular.
I'm not that muscular.
Yeah, I'm a lot stronger than I thought. 'cause
You're
I
way
didn't
stronger
think-
than you.
I
Honestly, I really thought like you and Mike were like. I thought you were about to. If you had tried to hold him for like more than 1 second, you might have like really fucked your back up.
Yeah.
That was. You shouldn't have been holding that much weight in that part of like in that
Yeah,
position.
but I mean, I was using my legs. I wasn't using my back.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You didn't use your legs at all. You didn't bend down.
No, but I
He
did.
bent his
Like
back
I bit
down.
my knees when I picked him up.
You didn't pick him up. He lifted his legs off the ground while you were holding him.
Well, still, I was still bending my knees, is what I'm saying.
Mm.
He was still
Like I was
picking his
lifting my
knees.
I don't
knees.
know, man. Your back clicked. Like your whole body, like you lurched. You went,
Yeah, it might have clicked, but doesn't mean I was lifting with my back. So
Just
Okay.
don't feel
Your
it in the
face.
morning.
I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
I guess I'd be hard too if Creighton was picking me up. Watch your words carefully, brother.
Yeah.
Ashley, what
Forehead causes wind resistance and drag. It's true. Copenhagen would like to know who made you vibrate the most. That was Mike.
Probably Mike. Yeah.
Definitely Mike. Who was the hardest, would you say,
To pick up Quentin.
when you were picking him up?
Oh, Quentin.
Quentin was
sure.
the hardest when you were
Yeah.
picking him up?
Like I wouldn't be surprised if like his dick was like dense too. You know what I mean? Like
dig
could,
it.
like just a really hefty penis.
Right. You could carry him by that thing.
Hey, do the Urban Dictionary word of the
He
day
didn't
while
do
he's
the
distracted.
weather.
He did. Wait, did you finish the
Well, I
weather?
tried to a couple of times.
We'll do the
Oh,
weather
don't
again.
do it.
What the fuck?
Wow, she's just like, fuck you.
The weather in Blackford County, Indiana. I have to read it fast. The weather in Blackford County, Indiana is
Black
67 degrees Fahrenheit. The precipitation is 15%. The humidity is 78%. And the wind is a whopping 5 miles per hour. Not even a 2 in there. Good thing 2% isn't here. Anyway, that was the weather in something.
Oh, you added Charlie, but you won't add me? What the hell?
Who? That's crazy.
I don't know who that is.
Who is? What?
You said that's Lisa, right?
Father? No, that's Steph. That's Steph.
Steph, you didn't add me? What the hell?
I added you back.
Anyway, the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Okay, the word of the day is whole. What?
Matt said that's where his weight was concentrated, meaning Quentin's dick.
Oh,
Anyway.
the center of the mass.
All right. Word of the day is whole nother. You want to guess this one, buddy?
Did you say whole nother?
Whole nother.
nother.
Like whole apostrophe N-O-T-H-E-R, whole nother?
No, it's just whole nother.
Like WHOLE space NOTHER.
No, just a space.
Yeah.
Nother being a separate word.
Yeah.
Whole nother?
Ashley,
that's a whole nother.
Ashley, can I call you on the drive home?
I'm not guessing what whole nother means.
Okay, whole nother may have evolved from another, but experts are baffled, so its true meaning remains unknown.
What? Can you start vetting these? What the fuck does that even mean?
Use it in a sentence to make it clearer for him.
There
A
is
whole nother separate word.
there is a whole nother room back there that hasn't been stepped in for about 7 years. I've used whole nother
Me
before.
too. Me too.
And I've been I've always texted. I was like, whole nother, nah.
Yeah.
I'd find a
Oh, when
different
you
way.
text it out, you're like,
Ah, yes, from the Egyptian era.
whole nother.
Oh my
I think I've
goodness.
typed it out. And used
Low
it since
center of
then.
mass, hurricane rated.
Yeah, no, that makes sense 'cause Quentin is hard to knock over.
What?
Have you ever tried to knock Quentin over before?
No, we're pretty close friends. I haven't just been like fucking.
Well,
I haven't,
The
I haven't
you don't have aggression?
I haven't like Hulk smash yeeted his ass trying to throw him like
Dude,
Hulk did Thor.
I tried to tackle him one day, just fucking. I think we were
Oh.
playing Nerf or something like that, and I ran into it. It was like running into a wall. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
holy
If
fucking
you
shit.
give him even like 3 seconds notice, like he can like make himself firm.
Dude,
It's
should've-
hard to knock him over.
He should have been a football player.
I dig it.
Could you imagine Quentin as a football player?
Johnny Depp has been awarded $15 million in defamation damages.
15 million.
15.
Holy
Effectively
shit.
bankrupting Amber Heard. Holy cow.
God damn.
Damn, get shit on Amber. Imagine.
Hey, Quentin's here. Quentin, we're talking about your dick and your low center of gravity.
What's going on here?
Because of said dick.
I wish it only took. I wish it only took me a couple of seconds to get firm.
Get firm in 3 seconds. Nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
should
hard.
be-
The
that should be-
fastest I've ever gotten firm is like maybe 8 or 9.
That should have been a bumper sticker on Quentin's car. I can get firm in 3 seconds.
Firm in 3 seconds.
Man,
You
what's-
need to use your economy of words well. How can you make it the shortest possible? Firm in 3 seconds.
firm in 3 seconds. 3 seconds or less.
1 second, and it's the shortest it could possibly be.
Hot and ready. Low center of gravity.
How to Get Firm Fast by Quentin. You spelled his name.
Why
as,
did you
as
spell
wrong as it could be wrong. Bestseller. Man, what time are you gonna drive home? What time
Whenever
are you
the
gonna be driving?
podcast is over.
Why'd
Ow.
you mumble it?
Yeah.
Ow.
Whenever the podcast is over. You sounded like you were like. You sounded like your mom just got mad at you. You're like, I'm gonna stop whenever the podcast is
So,
over.
Amanda, since Quentin's center of gravity is in his penis, where is your center of gravity?
It's in her forehead. That's why she falls all the time.
You motherfucking asshole.
Holy shit.
God
Listen, you guys came at me
damn.
way too hard
I
when it
don't
started.
give a
I'm
fuck. You
the
know what?
fucking targets are on everybody's body, especially your forehead.
He almost said it, and he was
Oh
like, "The
my
target's on everybody's forehead," and then he was like, "No, you specifically." So
Yeah,
your
I almost said everyone's forehead, but specifically on your forehead. Bitch, I gotta know low key, like an ETA.
Probably.
Um,
Oh my god.
Let's see, it's 21. Just like one,
like maybe
One.
15,
maybe an hour and a
120.
half now from now,
yeah, like an hour,
hour from now.
somewhere like an hour. We'll
Y'all need
we'll
to go to
we
sleep,
will-
all
okay.
this negative energy.
we will definitely end it by 1:15. We will not let it go past 1:15.
Okay.
It's in our tatas.
Thank you, Steph. Apparently, your center of gravity is in your tata.
No, I get it.
My
Like I've met
titties.
girls with like small titties and big titties, and they both knock over the same.
Here's would you like a lesson in
That's why-
detectiving?
that's why
Here's
the-
my detectiving. That means what he just said means Creighton knocks a lot of women over.
Yeah.
that's why they call them knockers.
It's gonna be like an hour, Ashley.
An excruciating hour, like the worst hour of our lives. That's fine. They don't need my name correctly spelled. Yeah, Quentin's probably like, thank God Matt spelled it.
There's so much going on right now. Oh my
Quentin,
god.
we're gonna put your name, your driver's license number. and
You're
your,
working right
VIN
now,
number.
Ashley?
I am a working woman.
But
Well,
I-
I mean, she might be, but I will take your call.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, she's probably like,
She was gonna call me when I was taking a lap tonight.
when were you taking a lap?
When
Waiting
we
for
pulled up,
everybody to fucking come
What
to
time
the
did you get
house.
here?
I got here a good 15 minutes before.
we got
Did
we
he
got
not
here.
tell you?
They
what
were-
time they
No,
were
he
gonna
didn't.
get here?
Yeah, we
Oh.
did. We called you.
No,
I didn't call you
You didn't.
because
You
I
called
didn't know
us.
what
You
time
called
it
us
yeah,
when you
I
got
called
there.
you and I was like, "What the fuck? Why is Quentin?"
Wow, it took
parked
you a
this-
long time to get that far on. When we got here, she was like 3/4 away.
Hashtag
Wow, it
knocking
took
over
me a long
knockers.
time. I was fucking walking.
Whoa, I'm just saying from where we were to how quickly.
When I pulled up, you were getting out of your car, so I just assumed you pulled up. I was like, oh, that's
I
good
wasn't.
timing.
No, I w-
No,
no,
we
I
picked- we
went
picked her up.
up to my. Yeah, they picked me up and I went to my car to grab my water.
We were talking when we were driving right before we got to you. I was like, "How do you think they're all here?" And he was like, "Well, Amanda's definitely here." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Look over yonder." And I was like, like just in the dark. Like I was like, "How do you see her?" And he said, "Look low." And all we could see was her legs because she was like her clothes are dark, but you just see these two legs like walking in the dark. And I was like, "Holy shit, that
Yeah.
is a man."
Mike was talking so much shit about your legs.
Oh,
We were
He
talking-
was.
he really
He
did.
said, like, look at your little chicken legs.
My manager said the same thing. I went up there the other day to talk to
Mm.
them about getting this weekend off, and
Wait,
he
what do
was-
you need this weekend? Oh,
well,
for
I had
Cleveland,
this
yeah.
weekend off, but I had to take Friday off.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Damn, you got some chicken legs," and I'm like, "Damn."
Damn.
I was like, "That's rough."
When Mike said it,
when both, I've gotten addressed with my chicken legs twice.
Oh
this
my
fucking
God.
week.
nice.
That's
Nice.
rough.
Didn't say it like this.
You
You're gonna have
did
to stop. You're gonna have to like take the walking, cut the walking in half, and start going to the gym, just fucking pumping those leg machines.
Yeah.
Just get some big burly stupid like just dumb strong legs, like the SpongeBob meme where he's like showing his legs with both hands. I think the
I
worst
get 'em
hour of
from
my
my
life
mama.
was last podcast.
True.
Says
Who said
Ashley.
that? Oh, yeah. No, that's
I
true.
have to be up at 7 a.m. It's 9 p.m. right now. I had a 7-hour flight and went through a time change. I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
Damn.
Okay, Ashley, I'll call you if you don't answer. It is what
She's
it
trying to
is.
sleep.
I just hope I don't get pulled over.
Hashtag.
Did you get pulled over last time?
No,
I guess.
Well,
Look,
yeah,
she,
why'd you put
Yeah,
that?
she put.
because I thought it was gonna be a good story, but it's not a good story.
So for backstory, real quick.
Now I
She
must
put
know. Let me hear
Lancaster
your bad
County
story.
Sheriff's Department in our chat for notes for the podcast. And
we were-
I immediately was like, "Did you get pulled over?" And she said nothing.
I forgot about it.
What? So what happened?
So I was driving home. This was Memorial Day, all right, or well, you know, a
Yeah, it
few
was
hours,
Monday.
whatever.
Mhm.
And so I'm driving, and I can't remember where on 521 I was. I was fucking. It was before the where you merge the
bridge?
lanes or whatever. Yeah.
Were they working on the bridge?
No, they weren't.
No, I mean where they work on.
Yeah,
the bridge.
where I thought you said were they?
No.
No. So I was driving, and I put cruise control on. It was like I would think I was at like 62 or 63, and I was driving or whatever, and I'd seen like one pass before. I passed one before. Then there was another one with his lights on. Like, he just had his headlights on. And I was like, all right. And so I, like, kind of lowered it a little bit. I lowered my cruise control to, like, 60-something. It was, like, 60. And I passed him, and everything was fine. And then, like, I hit the bumpers a little bit. The wake-up bumper things. And I hit him a little bit, and he shot out. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm going the speed limit. I was like, this dude's going to think I'm drunk. And I was like, I don't have my recent insurance cards. They're at the house. I mean, I've got the email, but I'm like, okay, I'm extra
You have
fucked.
to dig for it.
Yeah, and so I was like sitting there. I'm like, okay. And so I started slowing down even more, and he got up right behind me, like right behind me. I was like, I'm gonna get fucking pulled over. And he followed me for about 2 or 3 miles, and then he turned down, and I was like, this motherfucking asshole. So it wasn't interesting. I was just pissed.
So basically, he was just trying to see if you were drunk.
Yeah, I just veered off that one time. It was just like, and he was like, nope.
I think like what it was. He
Bless
got.
you.
Thank you. He got behind you.
Bless you. God
What?
bless America.
What?
He got behind you, and you know, he saw that your plates were from North Carolina, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's not drunk driving. She's just, you know,
Lost.
swerving." Or
So why are you
She's just a bad driver.
she's just a bad driver 'cause she's from North Carolina. I'll let the North Carolina people handle that.
Amanda was in possession of a criminal amount of forehead.
That's
Could
what
you
you're on.
imagine, like, the light just reflected off your forehead, and he saw it, and was like, "Oh my god!" And he
I
whipped
swear to
out
God,
real
if they
quick.
stopped you and asked for your
Well, I
driver's
did
license,
have my brights on too, and then it was
Matt.
What?
Sorry, I did.
Did they ask you?
It was a good callback.
Oh, that's about my thing.
like, oh, it's
Creighton
always
got-
about you.
I love how she looked at me to talk to you. It's always about Creighton.
Did
Charlie.
you just do like your gym thing? And
Yeah,
look
she
at-
did. She did her gym look.
Wow.
Why? What?
From The Office, Jim, where he'll be like,
Yeah, he'll just like look in the camera or
He'll just be
whatever.
like-
But Charlie's your camera.
yeah, I'm your camera. You look at me. You do every time. It's
You
hilarious.
silly goose.
Creighton, you silly goose.
I miss Caleb.
Oh my
Caleb
God.
messaged me the other day actually,
Thank you, Copenhagen. I
Uh,
knew you'd remember.
because I put a thing on my story. It was a memory about me and my brother were sitting on the beach, and my mom is sitting next to us, and out of nowhere she goes, "So what are you gonna do if you get a girlfriend and she wants you to shave your happy trail?"
Who said that? Your
My
mom?
mom, my
your
mother.
Mom? Your mother. Your
Yeah,
your
no,
mother.
look,
The woman who got mad
none
that
of
we had to
this-
wait for them to clean a table
Yes.
at Soufflés.
Yes, none of this was none of this had been brought up beforehand. We were just sitting on the beach, chilling.
What happens if you
Christian
meet
was
someone-
digging in the sand, and I was
Th-
recording
Wait,
him.
this just happened?
No, this was
Oh,
like
man.
5 years ago.
Okay.
and
okay.
the memory
wow.
popped up on my Snapchat.
Woo!
The
Okay.
memory popped up on my Snapchat, and I was recording because he was fucking up my ditch, and I was talking shit. And all of a sudden, in the background, you can hear my mom go, "So what if you have a girlfriend and she gets mad that you have a happy trail and you have to shave it?" And I was
What
like,
if that?
What?
What's your opinion on that?
My opinion is I do what I want. Shave it if I want to. And if I don't want to,
Bro, I'd
I won't.
dump her. says
really?
says Matt. Says Matt. Says Matt.
Stay happy. 'Cause it's a happy trail.
I shave mine
Matt,
anyway.
You silly
I
goose.
just shave it every
Well,
time.
no, but that's you though. I just
Yeah.
let my hair do its thing, you know.
Oh, we know. We see your fucking
Yeah.
lion's mane all the time. Especially when it's
but
cold.
See this, ladies? It's like this all over.
God
It's
damn it.
just this, but more.
Jesus, that is the most terrifying thing I've ever
The
imagined.
carpet matching the drapes, huh?
I don't-
Probably in length. If you wear shorts,
Dude,
if you wear shorts, sometimes you can just see it coming out of his shorts, just hair.
It only comes out the left side.
He keeps it in a rubber band.
fucking
No, you
great.
gotta part it.
He's got a
You
hair
gotta
tie.
part it like when you.
He keeps it in a
comb
ponytail.
I got it
It's
braided.
a man bun.
He keeps it in a ponytail so that he can like wrap his dick with it.
Yeah.
Have you
It
ever
really
seen?
adds to the texture.
Remember in
and
Don't
the
Mess with the
feeling.
Zohan, where he's like, "What's wrong with it?" He says, "It might be getting strangled. You have a ridiculous amount of hair down here." He's like, "But I
"No."
like the bush. Ladies
They
love the bush. They
Yeah.
love the
It's
the
true.
bounce."
Ladies do love the bush.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
I've never.
It's like a manhole cover.
I've never.
Apparently, someone's.
I have never been with a woman that's like, you need to shave that. And I
Yeah.
don't think I
Who
would ever.
doesn't like Happy Trails? Clutching my pearls right now.
I don't think. I think if like, you know what? It's not gonna be on my list of questions that I ask before we date. But I think maybe now it should be, because as I get older, I realize that there are more picky people out there,
Yeah.
and they're only getting more pickier with time. So
Really? About stuff
eventually-
like the Happy Trail? Like
So, yeah.
There's no way the Happy Trail's ever been a deal breaker.
No.
Like
No,
if,
no,
if
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
shave your goddamn Happy Trail,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shave
this
it.
is not happening. We
It's
can't go
hard for me
forward.
to shave in that area. but,
Your hat? It's your stomach.
No, yeah, no. I mean, it would be easy, but it's just so time consuming. I don't want to do it.
Time consuming.
Yeah.
It's a strip. It's the easiest thing in the
And
world
it's
to
your
shave.
Happy
and like I
Trail.
said, I don't want to do it.
Okay. Your body hair is your own business.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Ashley said shut the fuck up.
I shave my cheeks, and that's about it.
Like the cheeks on your face?
No comment.
Okay. If it doesn't bother you, don't shave it. She can fuck off.
It's all for aerodynamics. Let me assure you.
Dude.
That
all
doesn't
right.
make any sense.
All right, yeah.
It makes the toilet seat feel better.
Oh, I want to be drunk right now.
Oh my god. Do I have beer? Hold on.
I think you do have
I'm
beer.
gonna start drinking tonight.
Yeah. Shit.
I have
I
beer.
should've brought
Well,
the
no, I
Big
took it.
Good.
Oh, he does.
have one of your monsters still. If you want that.
I might need that for the drive home.
God, you guys are so unhealthy. Over here
Is that a
drinking
fat
energy
joke?
drinks left and right. No, it's an energy drink joke. What?
It's an energy drink joke.
It's different.
His face.
Don't.
It's an energy drink joke. His face when he said that. I had never seen his face like go that way before, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought you were gonna be like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? And I was gonna be like, you bitch. What the fuck? You bitch. Yeah, that's you.
Dude, I can't fucking
Amanda gets mad at me if I call her a bitch until she realizes that she called me a bitch first, which is the only time she lets me. She'll be like, "Bitch, what the fuck are you saying?" I'll be like, "Bitch, what are you
Wait,
saying?"
wait,
And she'll
wait,
be like,
wait.
"Did you call me?" Oh, I called you a bitch.
no,
Okay,
no,
we're
no,
cool.
no. When we went on that
We used
walk,
to know so many times. That's
when
crazy.
we went on that walk on Monday,
Yeah.
I had like, I can't remember why. I hit you with that water, and you said something. You're like, "Bitch, pick that up," because I threw the water at
Oh,
you too.
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
bitch when we were right past the house, way before the water bottle thing.
And I didn't
When
say
you threw
bitch
the
before.
bottle, yeah, you did. You called me a
No,
bitch. When
no,
you
I
call me a bitch, I will return the bitch. I only return. I only
I
return
will return
bitches.
the bitch.
I only return bitches. I never bitch first.
I think that bitch is like
Mm.
a free use word for me, so I just say it whenever I feel like it applies.
Is that crap?
It has ice in it.
Oh.
I've never
What?
had one chilled.
What is
It's
that?
incredible.
What
It's
is
my
that?
ginger beer, but it's
Oh.
like the top, like this much of it's like
Why is it
chilled.
frozen more now and not during the winter? No, but what I mean is like this room is cooler during the winter, and this room is hotter.
it was in the fridge.
Yeah, I
The
get
fridge,
that.
the outside temperature means nothing for the inside
no,
of the fridge.
but like, doesn't it
Did
get
you have it
colder
closer
in
to the back
there?
of the fridge?
Yeah, did you have it? Oh,
There
that's why,
you
yeah,
go,
okay.
buddy. It has nothing to do
the
with room
outdoor
temperature.
area has nothing
Go
to
the
do with
fuck
the
ahead,
inside.
bitch.
Just gonna knock you out.
Whoa. Was that violence? Did Creighton incite?
Yeah,
was he just
he
threatening
wants to beat
violence?
my
Yeah.
ass.
Twitch. Get him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I just want to thump you in the nose really hard.
Oh man.
Savage.
Anyways, happy Pride Month.
almost looked at you, Amanda. I almost went, bitch, happy Pride Month.
Equality for all. And all that.
Why would you look at me?
I hate
'Cause
when
I can't
bitches
really.
get
It's so
offended.
much harder to look at him. I have to like
Oh,
lift my
yeah.
head. It's just that's why so many of our like anger things we say
Yeah, we're just,
looking at each other but
that's
saying
why
it to
the
Creighton.
That's literally why I did
Or-
the
Whoa,
yeah,
camera.
whoa, whoa.
earlier
Ashley just
Wait.
said, I hate when bitches get offended when I call them bitches.
when you look at me like when you're talking to Creighton, you know what it feels like. Have you ever seen? Remember the Vine where it's like, what's worse than?
Oh yeah,
What's
a
worse than
child.
rape? A child. Every time you look at me, I feel like you're going, a child.
No.
a child missing the point completely.
That's me.
That's
yeah.
Creighton.
Yeah.
Oh
I feel like you would do that in like a meeting like that.
I would do that. I've done that in my manager's meetings.
I fucking bet. Ashley, I gotta tell you about something on the drive home about
Me?
LGBT.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if I
oh.
want to touch up on that topic right now.
Rolling with the
Wait,
LGBT.
wait. Can we kind of talk about it without talking about it?
Sure.
Okay.
So how would I talk about it?
I would just say that you were around somebody the other day that was giving their opinions about the
Okay,
LGBT
Ashley.
thing.
Listen here. You're gonna want to beat this person's ass.
Yeah. And we just won't.
Are
We
you
won't.
Clayton?
Wait, no. We
No.
won't say whom, where, or when.
Yeah.
We'll just say there was a conversation.
I was having a conversation. Gas and gay.
Oh.
I know exactly what she's talking about too. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. Think like.
Wait, do it.
Think like.
So I was having a conversation with this
Stuart.
person.
Stuart from Family Guy. Oh no.
That's not Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart's and and Family Guy, the gay guys. One of the two
Oh,
gay guys is Stuart.
I'm thinking Stewie.
No, not Stewie.
It's like
I mean, Stewie is also
Yeah,
gay,
Stewie's also gay, but like,
or at least bisexual.
he's whatever.
He's a strange baby.
He is a very strange
That's
baby. He made
Ashley's
out with
strange
himself,
baby.
but like, I'm not gonna lie, we've all kind of thought about like making out with ourselves.
I can say with 100% certainty that no, I haven't.
I dig it.
Wow.
I agree with you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm on board. I'd make out with myself.
No, I would
Wow,
not.
you guys just
I
don't
wouldn't
love
touch
yourself.
myself
Son.
with a fucking 10
I know
foot
exactly
pole.
what I like, so
Good for you.
thank you.
Anyways, I was having a conversation with somebody, and basically they were like, "You know what Wednesday is, right?" And I was like, "Yes, the beginning of the month." And they were like, "You know what that means, right?" And I'm like, "No, what does that mean? Like rent's due, like whatever's due, whatever."
Right, thank you, Ashley. See, Ashley gets it.
Okay. All right,
I know, my
Ashley.
whole
I don't
thing's with
fucking
you.
care.
I'd rock my world.
This is why you guys got along so well. Anyways, shut the fuck up.
Did you say you would rock your own world?
I literally.
It took you both so long to hear.
I don't want
Hey,
to fucking
2%.
listen to you.
the
anyways.
gays come out the dog.
The gays come out of the dark.
So I was like, okay, what's the beginning of the month? And they were like, Pride Month, and they said it with just such like anger.
Disdain.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
indignation.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was like,
cognition.
and this person knows.
Not
no,
the same word.
no. But this,
But they right.
this, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
This
Go ahead.
person knows me and knows my family and knows. Oh my God.
And knows who you are and
And-
knows your sister.
Knows my sister.
and knows like that she's married
Thanks
to
for
a
talking
woman. Sorry,
over
I'm
me.
just trying to get you back on track
Yes.
instead of you being mad.
Oh my god.
Are we done?
I'm fucking letting you guys handle this one.
Thanks, I have a fat spot. I have no idea what the context is.
Charles wins my post-surgery smooch. Fuel your eye. I like when Chad has a spine. Thanks. I have a fat spine.
It's way
There's a
fun-
lesbian afoot.
It's way funnier out of context. Just name drop already because I'm down to fight.
Oh, I think I'm having a fucking. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. I think. My heart. I'm having a palpitation at the
Do
very
that
least.
same fucking arm thing that you were
Yeah,
telling me
there
to
you
do
go.
before the
Touch-
fucking podcast.
Do this, Charlie. This thing. Right here.
Okay.
It really helps. See, I bet you
I
remember.
think I'm dying.
All right.
Anyways,
moving
you were
on.
saying.
Okay, so this person knows me and knows my sister is married to a woman, and like, so I don't know why this person trusts me with the information that they're giving me. They're like,
Go ahead. Sorry. Don't do it. Just let her finish. Nope.
She's looking.
Li-
I'm
little bit
I'm
of-
just laughing at what you said. I'm laughing at what
Okay,
you said.
Yeah.
okay, okay. So they go and say, I don't understand why they need a month. Anyways, they were like, they're already privileged as it is, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I don't think so, but okay, like.
I think that like because I know who you're talking about, and I could just imagine like the whole. I don't get why
It's
they-
Marissa, isn't it?
They
It's
were
Marissa.
they were
Could you
on
imagine?
one. They were on one, and I was like sitting there. I'm like, I don't understand why you're talking to me. I thought,
It's like he's like,
the
thanks for coming to my TED talk.
yeah, the multiple times I've talked to him, I've explained. Yeah, I go to Virginia Beach to see my sister and my sister-in-law. You know, I emphasize my sister has a wife. You know, kind of shit.
The gay one.
The gay one, and so
You know, you should have really like hit that person where it hurts by just being like, "Oh yeah, you mean like how my sister is celebrating this month right now with her wife because she's gay, because they're gay, they're lesbians together."
yeah. Well, he was affirmed.
And just keep throwing every like word for them that's
Yeah.
gay, except for like the offensive ones in there.
He was he was firm on like.
Oh, he was firm
Can you
in
please-
3 seconds. Sorry. go
Oh,
ahead.
he.
Like
You've
Well,
narrowed
we-
it
Yeah.
down.
No, she said he earlier.
He started saying
No,
he.
you said he first.
No,
you
if
said
you
it when you were
fucking
talking.
rewind it.
Play it back.
Someone let go that it was a he, so now we know it's a he.
Yeah.
Let him
It doesn't
know your
matter.
sister's ready to go. I'm heavy and full of
I'm
rage.
heavy and full of rage. Same. Anyways,
She's got a thick ass spine.
she's got a fat
She's got a heavy spine.
So they were like, I don't know how to
Oh
say
my
this
God.
because it's also in context to what we were talking about. Like he was.
I would just say that
He was
like
basically like
you were in a public place and like
the shit that
they were saying the stuff very loud.
yeah, they were saying it very, very loud, and
There were people around.
there were people around, and we were.
You were like, I don't want to be associated with this.
Yeah, honestly, and it was pretty embarrassing.
It
So
well, my thing is like
I just can't like.
it doesn't really matter where you're at. I mean, granted, it doesn't help, but like if you like how can you be so I guess blind to the situation? You know what I mean?
It was very ignorant of him to say.
Well, for that too. Like number one, you're not a gay person. So I feel like
What?
no,
You're
no,
not-
no. I'm talking about the person that was talking.
Oh, not Amanda.
Yeah,
Who is
yeah. The
very
person that
gay.
was talking is not a gay person.
Okay.
So therefore, I feel like that we're aware of is not a gay person.
Oh my God! Imagine this
And,
guy's a gay
um,
person.
I think he's just very like. he-
So I feel like because you're not even gay, like you shouldn't even be part of the
Yeah.
conversation.
Have you ever
know what I
met
mean?
a person who's not like who says they're not gay and is like annoying about saying they're not, but they're like very clearly gay?
Yeah,
well,
Sterling's
my
that.
thing was
You're
it was
describing
just
Sterling.
I
Charlie.
don't think he is.
it was
but okay.
extremely out of the blue that this
Yeah.
came about. Like
Sterling,
I
I
don't.
hope you hear me. He's a purebred and Trat, by the way. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry, I just had to call out Sterling real quick. Wherever he is, I hope he feels it. Go ahead. Right in his man muscles. His muscles, if you will.
It's Mamusi. Anyway,
I was thinking
Yeah, but
Continue,
anyways,
maybe it's Mamusi.
shut the fuck up.
It's Dan Mabley.
I really don't understand. Okay, anyways, like
I'm
you
just
know,
gonna
you
cut my
trust certain people with certain things.
Yeah.
I'm not.
What?
Were there sirens? Are there sirens?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, are there sirens? I heard sirens.
I don't know what I heard like a shout or something.
I heard it was
Hold
either a high.
Be very nervous and worried for a minute. I'll be right back.
Take your things off so we can hear.
I didn't hear anything. Hello. I am crazy.
I'm all for freedom of speech. He didn't say I'm gonna kill her or any of the gays. Nothing harmful. Da 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 da. Yeah, but yeah, I just got really upset because I'm sitting there. I'm like, why would you do this in a public place for one? Like,
Well, my thing is, like, I feel like whenever people, I feel like you should have your own opinion, but I feel like if your opinion's coming from a place of ignorance, then it doesn't really hold any water. You know what I mean?
I think they
Because-
hold high Christian like values too, up to a point where they don't believe that they've said countless times about trans people and
Mm.
like not understanding them and being like, well, that's kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said.
They said that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, he was like, I don't understand. Like, it's
I mean,
very,
they're still a
it was
person.
very,
It's not like
I know
they're
it was very,
transitioning from being like a person to something else.
it was very ignorant how he came over. This was months ago how he said this, which I don't understand why he would tell me, because I know people that are
Mhm.
trans, and he was just like, that's just not natural. He's like, how, like, why would somebody do that to their body, and la da da da, and you know, that's a mental illness. That's what he said. He said being trans is a mental illness, and I'm like, it's not your fucking place at all.
to make that call.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what expert is that person? You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, what's their
exactly.
certification?
And he's the same as, well, you know, I may not believe in what other
Mike is
people-
dead. I'm kidding.
He might not believe in
So wait, do we know what the noise? Not trying to detract from your story, but do we know what the noise was?
Zero idea. Something we're haunted. Anyway.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you guys heard.
it's for me it sounded like a siren. It sounded like a high pitched siren real quick.
And Charlie was like, "Did you hear somebody scream?"
I thought it was like a fucking like a scream, like someone screaming and dying.
Mm. I didn't hear anything.
Okay. But in a nutshell, that's what it was. When he said, "Oh, being trans is a mental illness," I was just like, I've tuned out what he had said after all of that, because I'm just like, how ignorant can you be to say something like that? And especially like to me, like I don't understand why, like, because you say things to people you trust and all that stuff, but like that also came out of like nowhere. We weren't talking about anything LGBTQ, whatever, trans or anything. And he came out with that and had asked me my opinion on it. I'm like before, this was after he had, you know, forced his opinion on me. And so I told him what I thought, and he was like, yeah, well, you know, like, I'm all for everybody doing their own thing, just don't shove it down my throat. And I'm like, you just shoved your opinion down my throat. Like, I don't really like that all that much. Like, what? Go ahead.
Just a bad joke. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, the shoving it down the throat thing. Yeah, it's stupid. Anyways, you were saying.
That's it. I like my whole like opinion on this person has been long gone ever since.
Yeah, I feel the same way Ashley does. She said, my thing is, the way the LGBT community lives their lives has nothing to do with anybody. Me getting pussy as a woman doesn't affect anyone else, so let them be upset.
Hoorah.
I agree, 'cause it's like, I mean, you're not in that community, so why are you weighing in? It'd be just like, you know, I get kind of upset when people are like, well, you know, black people shouldn't have a month. You know,
Right.
like Black History Month.
Right, that's wrong.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be in February. It shouldn't be the shortest month. That's kind of
Yeah,
we
that's
shaft-
fucked
they
up.
got shafted.
Yeah.
That was
My-
horrible.
my thing is, like,
Let's give them like
I'm not black
May.
and I'm not
You
gay.
aren't?
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm not black and I'm not gay, so I'm
Right.
not in either
You're
one of those.
not black or gay.
So, but I support.
You're not the two things we all thought you were this whole time.
But I support.
Yeah.
I support. You know, whatever they want to do. You know
That's
what I
how
mean?
I feel, yeah.
Like, if you want to celebrate a whole month of Black History, do it. You know what I mean? Do it.
Yeah.
Bro, that was so scary. What, was that
I
your?
got, yeah, I
Yeah.
hit the thingy here.
Well, I'll
but-
shove my dick down his throat, says Ashley.
Again,
does
it's
have a dick.
America. People are free
Nice.
to have their own opinions, and they should be. It's a double-edged sword for
Yeah.
sure. But I also think some people's opinions are dumb
I
as
think
fuck.
it more got me mad because of
and
the
that's
fact
my opinion.
Yeah. I think it more got me mad because it's just like I hold no significance to this
Well,
person
and it was
like,
random too.
Yeah, it
it
was
was
random.
unprovoked. It was just like, hey, guess what? The weather outside is shitty, and I'm gonna talk about it or something like.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
This person has a tendency to complain about just about everything. Like,
Well,
if
I've
this
already
guy
told you how I feel about that person, so you know.
I know, it's only a matter of time.
Till what?
Um,
Wait, I don't know what you
The
mean.
stick at checkout conveyor belt is the only true form of segregation we have left.
Yeah. He's got a point. And they don't even use
Jesus.
they don't even use that half the time anyway, so
integrated conveyor belt.
And then they're mad when you add their stuff on the somebody else's order. Like,
yeah.
you didn't put anything.
I
How
always
am I
ask
supposed
them
to
like,
know?
okay, is this all for you? Like,
But sometimes people put their shit so close. Creighton, come to karaoke tomorrow. I'm busting out. the
Can't
heels.
preach freedom of speech and then cry about it. LOL.
Yeah,
Sucks,
nah,
but I
that's
do
true.
be rocking with the First Amendment.
Yeah,
I'm
I love
with
the
you.
First Amendment. I love the First and the Second Amendment.
I
Those
like,
are my two.
I like all the
favorites.
amendments,
Yeah, I
except
love
for that one that canceled out.
the
beer.
suffrage.
That's a great what?
I thought you were gonna say suffrage.
I was gonna say the one that
I
took
thought you were-
alcohol away, and I
I
was gonna
thought
say
you
the
were-
one that brought it back.
I
was even
thought you were
better.
gonna say some reckless shit and be like, except for the one that makes women allowed to vote. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
women
could
shouldn't be
see-
voting. Have you
I
seen
could-
or heard what they have to say?
I could see him saying that shit.
Right. I thought he was just
Amanda
gonna
Hurd
say
doesn't
some,
like it.
I thought he was gonna say some sexist ass shit. and be
Amanda
like,
Hurd doesn't like the First Amendment. Damn, get shit on Amanda
Who'd you
Hurd.
say? Amanda Hurd?
Amanda Hurd.
You mean Amber Heard?
Well, I was reading chat, but yeah, I guess probably an Amber Heard. Wow.
I thought you was talking
Wow,
about me. I
Steph.
was like, okay, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
Amanda was like, I was with Johnny Depp.
I want to change my name out. honestly.
Amanda Heard, she doesn't like it. You don't like it? I just read that in chat. How could you hate the First Amendment, Amanda? Is it 'cause your names are similar? Amanda? Amendment?
No, I just don't like my name.
Oh.
I've not
Yeah,
liked
you
it in
do
a
look
while.
like more of a Megan.
I don't like that name either.
Hold on,
Whatever
hold
you
on.
say.
You look like
I love the creak of the microphone as you push out the way the thing.
I don't want a different name. I just want to go by a different name.
What
Like,
about Zaria?
never fucking mind. Can we fucking move on?
you look like a Kathy.
Catherine with a K?
Yes,
And a
Catherine
Y?
with a K. No,
No?
no with an I. Catherine with an I at the end.
Like Catherine.
But where we'd call you Kathy.
Nope.
Ooh, you,
Your little nieces would call you Athy because they can't say the K.
you look like a Corey with an I, and who was possibly
My
a stripper.
babysitter's name was Corey with an I.
Mine too. That's crazy.
Ah!
I had a Corey that was where were
Was she
you
blonde?
babysat? No,
In
brown.
fucking Cleveland.
Oh, there's no way mine
no
was in
fucking
Cleveland.
way. Yeah.
Could you imagine if Corey was our babysitter?
I had a
I
cousin-
lied. Mine wasn't with an I, but I did have a babysitter named Corey.
I had a cousin named Corey, but his was with a Y and a E. Not
My-
the places you'd
Corey.
expect.
Oh,
Our
cool.
babysitter would take us to her house, and her little brother went to school with us, and I saw him smoking at his house when he was like 9. And like he was like, "Don't tell anyone." I was like, "Okay." And I felt like such a little fucking gangster not telling anyone that I knew a 9-year-old was smoking.
Damn, Ashley.
And
called
then he
you
gave me
out.
a pocket knife and told me not to tell anybody, and I
What
I
did
had it
Ashley
for a
say?
long time.
Ashley said, "Well, Amanda, I didn't fuck with Ashley either, and yet you decided to name me and fuck me over."
Yeah,
It's your
but
fault. That's her name.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck my parents for not having girl names. I mean, fuck.
They should have named Ashley Steve. She's way more of a Steve.
That was my uncle's
Amanda.
name that died.
Amanda. Corey. Legend of Corey. Oh my god.
I think I knew a Corey.
Just Corey.
What is happening in our chat right now?
Oh Jesus Christ.
Everybody's having a stroke and there's a gas leak. I prefer Jacob over Ashley.
Did you
Okay, Patrick.
Jacoby?
Her name's
Corey in
Patrick.
the house. Our Uncle Steve just died, Creighton, please.
Oh, I forgot. that
Damn,
was his
Creighton, that's
name.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
You're not. You did.
I apologize. I actually didn't. I wasn't even thinking.
He texted me and was like, "I said it 'cause they're uncle." It's crazy. Isn't that that's
Oh my
ruthless?
God.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is. Fucking ruthless.
Do you, did you guys watch any of the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing?
Barely.
There was one day I was watching it in here while we were just chatting, and you were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm just listening." I put it on honestly for background noise, and then I got kind of caught up in the conversation.
Yeah.
And you were like, "I'm changing this." I'm like, "No, let it play out." And we finished like the whole 20-minute video, and then went on to something else. Was that when my mom was here?
Steve. I don't think that was when your mom was here.
No.
Did you guys see the part where
She
The
shit on the
lawyer-
floor?
the
Or in the
lawyers,
bedroom.
Johnny Depp's lawyers, talking to Amber Heard about the money she was supposed to donate?
I
That
saw
part
it,
was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What happened?
She was like, it's public domain, right? Like can you pull it up? Can we watch that?
Yeah, it's public domain 'cause
Uh,
it's released under the West Virginia court court YouTube or something like that. It's a public domain thing, though. There's no way we're gonna get copyright stricken for that. Because
Is
they're not
copyright-
making money off of it. They're literally putting it out there as public information.
Let me find about donating. Yeah, here we go. This part.
Okay.
You settled your divorce from Mr. Depp in August of 2016, right?
That sounds right.
And in connection with that settlement, you received $7 million from Mr. Depp. True?
Donations.
That's correct.
And then
6.8 exactly.
your settlement amount was $7 million.
That's correct.
And then you released a statement in which you claimed you would be donating the entire $7 million to charity, right?
That's correct.
You stated you would be donating half of the $7 million to the ACLU,
That's correct.
and you would be donating the other half to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
This lawyer's a gangster.
That is correct.
And you also stated,
That's
with
from the
respect to the
British
$7 million
lawsuit, right?
divorce settlement, that money played no role except for the extent that you could donate the money to charity.
Yes, that's correct.
If we could please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 1259.
Okay.
Johnny Depp has a big voice.
This is an article entitled Amber Heard Donates Johnny Depp Divorce Settlement to Charity. Read her statement in full. Is that correct?
Love you, Johnny. Though.
That's what the title says, yes.
Directing your attention to the portion on the second page where it says, quote, read the statement below. Is that the statement you released, Ms. Heard?
That is correct.
Your Honor, I move to admit the statement and the article as redacted.
Objection, hearsay.
It's her statement.
This is not her statement. This is some. This
She
is,
just testified, Your Honor, that it's her statement.
She said she
May I see
pledged.
the full?
Everything else is redacted.
Okay, then I have no objection.
All right, 1259 in evidence as redacted.
The statement reads,
Damn.
as described in the restraining order and divorce
All the
settlement,
black is redacted.
money played no role for me personally and never has, except to the extent that I could donate it to charity, and in doing so, hopefully help those less able to defend themselves. As reported in the media, the amount received in the divorce was $7 million, and $7 million is being donated. This is over and above any funds that I have given away in the past and will continue to give away in the future. Did I read that correctly?
That is correct. I don't remember that last line, but I have no. It doesn't stand out to me as wrong.
There's nothing inaccurate in the statement.
Not that I recognize, no.
Her lawyer was dumb.
Mr.
I think it
Depp
could've been
donated
better.
$100,000 of the
Serious.
divorce settlement directly to the ACLU. Is that right?
Right at the beginning of the divorce settlement, he donated $100,000 to each charity on my behalf or towards my contribution
So $100,000
to each
to the ACLU.
and to the Children's Hospital.
And in response, you publicly demanded that Mr. Depp pay the divorce settlement directly to you instead of the charities, right?
That was always the agreement, actually, is for him to pay me directly. It was not his money as per the settlement agreement to give away and reap a tax benefit from. I said if he wants to do it and give to charity
like
all of a
she's
sudden,
trying
then
to
he
act.
should pay the correct
You know what I
amount
mean?
and not try to get a big tax break for it. So effectively for his tax bracket, he should be paying double that amount to the charity directly. And if he wanted to pay the charity directly, he could. He could do that, was fine with me, but he would need to pay the adjusted amount.
Ultimately, the rest of the $7 million divorce settlement was paid directly to you, right?
Over time, yes.
And Mr. Depp didn't end up paying the rest of the $7 million divorce settlement directly to the charities you identified.
That is correct. He paid the installments to me.
You stopped that from happening, didn't you?
This is not.
I don't understand what your question is. I'm sorry.
You stopped Mr. Depp from paying the charities that you had named directly.
That is incorrect. I said if you want to pay the charities directly, pay the adjusted amount, or pay as per our agreement in the settlement or in the divorce, as per our agreement.
You also
And he
publicly
chose to do the
I love how she
former,
keeps looking at the
not the
jury
latter.
instead of the lady.
I mean, the other way around.
You also publicly stated that the $7 million divorce settlement should be paid to the charities immediately in full, right?
If he wanted to pay it in the way that he was suggesting, yes.
And you said publicly that the payments to the charities should not be drawn out over many years, right?
I said that I don't recall the exact words that I used, but basically that he shouldn't use this as a novel interest in getting a tax break. That if he wanted to do that and not pay me the settlement, that was fine, but he would have to pay the adjusted amount and not make it, a commitment he would not fulfill or try to avoid in some other way.
And that's because you wanted the entire world to think that you were donating every penny.
That's not even the part I was trying to get to, but it's basically doing the same part. They keep going, and she keeps saying she pledged all that money, the $7 million, to the charities, and she just keeps saying she pledges it. And the lawyer's like, no, I'm saying donate it. Did you donate the money, like you said you were going to charity upon receiving it? And she said, I pledged the money, yes. She says, no. Did you donate? She says, I use pledge and donate synonymously. And the lawyer says, well, I don't. One means something different.
Oh, fuck.
And like everyone on the internet all like went like
Yeah,
So what
this
is she
big
end up
this
saying?
she just kept saying she pledged it, which means like pledging says I'm gonna do it, but she never did. And that's what the lawyer eventually, and then finally she goes like, well, Johnny sued me, so I couldn't. After trying to say a bunch of after literally lying and saying pledging and donating is synonymous in her brain, then backs up and says, well, I couldn't, Johnny sued me. She pledged and donated. Yeah, exactly. God, this is making me tired. Yeah, see, like that's about as much as I could ever watch at once, because I just like unless I was there.
I was getting into it, and you kept talking. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to
That's
hear
how
it.
it
Like
is
every
with
time,
all
every
y'all,
time
both
it was
of
getting
y'all.
interesting, he'd say something. He'd be like, oh, look at her, she's lying.
Well, I realized what it was is I realized how much time was left, and I realized that the part I was trying to show wasn't going to be in there.
Yeah. No, I mean you're good. I was just trying to listen, and you were making it difficult.
Hopefully, she saved that $7 million to give back to him. Yeah, no, she's effectively bankrupted. Is
Well,
the point of
she
not the
gave
point, but like
she
that's
gave
what
him
ended
the
up
$7
happening.
million and still only owe him like $8 million. So
Right.
she just has to do 2 more Aquaman movies or whatever.
Aquaman.
She will not be in the next Aquaman.
That's what I've heard. Who are they gonna recast her with?
I don't
Johnny
think
Depp?
they're gonna recast. Could you fucking imagine? A lot of people are just mad because he wasn't in the last Fantastic Beasts movie
Yeah, no, that's really dumb.
or the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like they took him out of the next. They're gonna do a new one.
Apparently, Margot Robbie's gonna be in it, which
That'd be
she's
pretty
hot,
good.
So but I hope they just like are like, fuck it, we're bringing him back, and Margot Robbie's also there.
That would be amazing because I love Margot Robbie and I love Johnny Depp.
I think they would do great. Like, what if that's his daughter or something? That'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like she looks more like Will Turner though.
Margot Robbie,
Mm-hmm.
like a cross of Will Turner and Elizabeth.
Yeah, like maybe it's their kid and it takes place 25 years later. or
I don't know.
something.
They already have a boy in canon.
Really?
Yeah, they don't have anybody else. Like, so at the end of World's End, they like are on that island or whatever, and they fuck, and then he's like, I got to go away for 10 years to be part of the Dutchman or whatever. When he comes back, she's had a son. So the implication is that she got pregnant when they boned the first time, and then he went away for 10 years, and the boy's already 10 years old when he comes back.
Damn,
Which
I
could
didn't-
you
I haven't seen
imagine?
that movie in so long. I have zero
It's
recollection.
it's
of
in the end credit scene, so it's kind of the end credit scene is when he comes back and the boy's there, and there's this really sweet music. It's a really good scene for only being like 5 minutes and being like an end credit scene, but it's still good. Like he's waiting on the edge of the shore, and the sun goes down, and there's the green flash, and he's there. Like it's pretty cool.
You have failed this city. Hey, me.
Dude, I
Missed you.
love Arrow. Oh my god, I need to go home and just watch Arrow.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah, you have failed.
Disney
this
should
city.
make
And
it
then he-
right.
Like
I
so,
agree.
in the first 2 seasons, he was just killing people left and right if they were like bad guys. And what his thing was is he would come in and he'd be like, Charlie Catone, you have failed this city, and then he'd like shoot
Fucking
them.
kill
he'd,
you.
he'd fill them up with a bunch of arrows and then just.
We weren't
Go on.
talking about a movie. Well, I guess we were talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, but it was really mainly because we were talking about Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp thing and how that all resolved and how maybe things will go going forward. What do you think his first big movie will be? Like, do you think he'll just?
I think it's gonna be another Pirates.
You think it'll be that, or do you think
I
he
th-
might go and do some like brand new, like totally different shit?
dude?
Because
Like
dude,
the-
now he's gonna be in so many movies in the next 5 years.
Dude, the way that like the internet has been popping off about shit, they want to. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie. You know what I mean? And he's in it somehow. But I mean, I know that's a little silly to say, But I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. Like they're rebooting a bunch of old other shit.
I mean, that was already a rebooted
Well, yeah, that
movie,
was
though.
already a reboot.
Yeah, but like, could you imagine if they do a sequel?
Why is there such a delay with chat right now? Or maybe I'm just behind. Gonna refresh. I mean, usually
Or-
there's about a like 5 or 10 second delay. Like it's not like instant. There's
Or-
usually you guys are a few seconds behind.
They might go really crazy and try to do the Lone Ranger again.
Ugh, that. We'll see. I feel like he did a few really great movies there in the like late 90s, early 2000s that I really wish he would have stuck. Like Donnie Brasco, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. You know, he did a few like really serious and not to say that I don't like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factories, Pirates of the Caribbean's,
The character of
Edward
and stuff.
Scissorhands, Sweeney Todd. Like, not to say I don't like those. I love stuff like that from him too.
Him in Black Mass was good.
Well, he was the only thing in Black Mass that was good.
Yeah.
That movie was
Yeah.
fucking.
But
That
I
movie
mean,
was
do
such
you
a dud,
remember-
dude. That trailer
Do you
was
remember
one
him-
of the best trailers
Oh yeah.
for any movie ever made. Do you
And he
remember when
looked
Learn TV?
amazing in it.
Yeah, remember we watched that Learn TV and we
Yeah.
were all like, "This is gonna be the best movie ever made." And then we went and saw it and we were like, "This
I didn't
is
see
fucking." Well, yeah, I mean, when we eventually saw it, I
Yeah.
mean, it was fucking garbage,
it. It was just so nothing.
boring.
Yeah.
It just wasn't good. Like, he was
But
good.
that trailer was good.
The-
I watched the fuck
That
out of
dude,
trailer.
I
Even
watched
to this
that trailer.
day,
Yeah,
watch
I will
that
go back
trailer.
and watch it sometimes for shits and giggles. Like, I right before you guys walked in, I watched the trailer, the extended trailer for Cloud Atlas again.
Uh-huh.
For that trailer, it's like watching a movie.
Join the
It's 5
Navy. It's just like Top Gun.
She wants to go see the new Top Gun movie.
I want to see it too. I've
I
heard
wanna
that it's
see it.
fucking amazing.
Like everybody's going crazy over Miles Teller, and like I can see it. He's kind of cute.
I love Miles Teller.
Very-
He's
Oh,
great in
yeah, he
everything.
is.
He's great in everything I've ever seen him in.
I've never seen him before. Like this.
Is he
Anything?
The dude, is he the dude from Fantastic Four?
Yeah,
Or Fan
but
Four Stick?
but we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah, he's a good actor. I
Yeah,
just
hold on.
I don't
He's
know.
just very attractive
Something about his
looking.
face, like he looks swollen. I think he's a good actor though.
He's in a lot of good. Let's see. He's in a lot of
Everybody-
good stuff. He's in. He looks swollen.
and I don't mean that in a negative or positive way. He just, he looks swollen.
He was in Footloose, but we don't talk about that one either. Whiplash. He's the main guy in Whiplash.
Whiplash. Do you remember?
Bleed
do you
for
remember
this.
that from X-Men: Days of Future Past? Charlie,
No.
where Quicksilver's like holding.
Oh yeah,
Magneto's
he's like,
neck, and he's
I gotta do this 'cause you'll get whiplash otherwise.
and Magneto's like, what? He's like, whiplash.
Whiplash.
and Magneto's like, what the fuck? And all of a sudden he's outside,
Yeah.
and he's like, holy fuck.
I'm looking at this list of his IMDb, and like, I only really recognize him from a couple of things that I've actually seen.
Was he in Phil? Was he in Phil of the Future?
No, that was not him.
The fuck?
Like, I'm looking at this, and like, I saw him in Footloose, and then I saw him in
Oh.
Whiplash, and other than that, like, I never saw any of this, and like, I feel like I've seen him in a lot of shit. But ultimately, I never watched Bleed for this, but he's really good in that apparently.
Netflix is releasing their first NC-17 movie with her. Who in it? Anna Dim.
Anna de Armas, she's the one that was in Knives Out, the main character.
She's gonna be Marilyn Monroe.
Ew.
What?
I heard that crap.
My neck.
That's pretty cool. Wait, how's that gonna work? Like, I thought Marilyn Monroe was white and she's Hispanic, right? I mean, I'm just asking. Like,
I guess we're gonna find out.
I just found it funny. You're like, I thought Marilyn
Lightyear.
Monroe
I am
was
a
I mean, I
mess
might
today.
be wrong. I mean, granted, I've only seen like a handful of color pictures of her, and rest of it was like black and white. I think so.
Dude,
I don't know if she was white or not.
She was
I am very excited about the Lightyear movie, Steph. I know a lot of people that do not give a fuck,
I'm so excited about.
but
the
I
Lightyear
am
movie.
so excited.
I want to
really,
see.
really
I'm
wanna see it.
excited for that and Elvis.
I'm cautiously optimistic about Elvis. I'm really worried. It just looks really great, but it's gonna suck.
I mean, we won't know until we go see
Yeah,
it.
it's true. It's true. It's, I'm excited about Top Gun. I
We
just
should
watched
go-
Cinema Wins did a video on the first one, and I watched that to catch up on it 'cause I remember most of it, but I needed like a little quick. Here's why it's great still.
Yeah.
And dude, fucking Val Kilmer in that movie is so good. He's so good in Top
Val
Gun.
Kilmer's in it.
Yeah, he's Iceman.
Oh, okay.
Val Kilmer's amazing. But have you ever seen Tombstone?
I've seen Tombstone.
Dude,
It's been a minute.
Doc Holliday in Tombstone is one of the most quotable characters in fucking
Yeah.
cinema history.
I watched,
That's like a top 10 of all time movie for me.
I watched Nostalgia Critic review Tombstone the other day, and he was like, "Watch out, it's gonna be a fad again. All these lines." And then like all these people came in and were like, "I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry."
That is one of the most overused
Uh,
fucking lines in all of poker.
yeah.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah. Tombstone sucked, says Ashley.
How dare you?
Real Doc Holliday is bad. Real Doc Holliday is badass. They did tone him down a lot from the movie.
What?
Like
What do you mean they
in
toned him
real
down?
life? Like
He was
real-
even more badass than he
Yeah.
was in the movie?
Yeah.
He's the most badass character in the movie by far.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like, They toned
crazy.
him down. Like they
Hold
had
on.
to tone him down because he was just gonna blow everybody away.
Doc Holliday. Not IMDb. Oh, I'm dying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Feel it.
Doc Holliday Wikipedia.
Boy, baby.
Oh God, I'm gonna have that song. in my
He was
head
an
while driving
American
home.
gambler, gunfighter, and dentist. What? A close friend and associate of lawman Wyatt Earp, Holliday is best known for his role in the events leading up to and following the gunfight at the OK Corral. He developed a reputation as having killed more than a dozen men in various altercations, but modern researchers have concluded that contrary to popular myth-making, Holliday killed only 1 to 3 men. Damn. So maybe not as cool as we thought. Holliday's colorful life and character have been depicted in many books and portrayed by well-known actors in numerous movies and television series. At age 21, Holliday earned a degree in dentistry. At 21, that seems young, from the Pennsylvania College of Dental Surgery. He set up a practice in Griffin, Georgia, but he was soon diagnosed with tuberculosis, the same disease that had claimed his mother when he was 15. Damn. Having acquired it while tending to her needs while she was still in the contagious... Okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
He got
joined
the
Earp.
TB.
He joined Earp in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Las Vegas, New Mexico. And then rode with him to Prescott, Arizona, and then Tombstone. In Tombstone, local members of the outlaw Cochise County Cowboys repeatedly threatened him and spread rumors about him that he robbed a stagecoach on October 26th, Caroline's the day after her birthday. Holliday was deputized by Tombstone City Marshal Virgil Earp. The lawman attempted to disarm 5 members of the Cowboys near the OK Corral on the west side of town, which resulted in the famous shootout. Following the Tombstone shootout, Virgil Earp was maimed by hidden assailants while Morgan Earp was murdered. Unable to obtain justice in the courts, Wyatt Earp took matters into his own hands. As the recently appointed Deputy U.S. Marshal, Earp formally deputized Holliday, among others, as a federal posse. They pursued the outlaw cowboys they believed were responsible. They found Frank Stillwell lying in wait as Virgil boarded a train for California, and Wyatt Earp killed him. The local sheriff issued a warrant for the arrest of 5 members of the federal posse, including Holliday. The federal posse killed 3 other cowboys during late March and early April. Before they rode to the New Mexico territory, Wyatt Earp learned of an extradition request for Holliday and arranged for Colorado Governor Frederick Walker Pitkin to deny Holliday's extradition. Holliday spent the few remaining years of his life in Colorado. He died of tuberculosis in his bed at the Hotel Glenwood at age 36. So I guess he wasn't as
Damn.
much of a gangster as we thought.
Yeah, but he still had like all that myth.
Damn,
and
he
stuff
looked
going on.
bad for 36.
Let me see.
Like, he looked like an old man. Like, it doesn't zoom
Wow.
that much, but he looks like that's 36 years old. Dude, people lived hard back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, my man.
Well, I mean, he was a dentist, so in like in the middle of the West during the Old West times.
The death of Johnny Ringo.
He probably saw a lot of shit. Johnny Ringo.
Damn. Charlie, you should watch Winona Earp on Netflix. Okay.
Oh, I think she meant Wyatt Earp.
I don't know. Winona Earp seems like it's hard to misspell that. Again,
Well,
we
no,
should
it could
ask,
be
how's
spell
your
check.
sex life? If Tombstone was that good. He was the fastest motherfucking gunslinger. He got major bitches. He went to college for dental. Don't hate. No, I'm not hating.
It's
If
just
anything, I could
something
use
you
him right now.
wouldn't. It's just something you wouldn't expect. I think is what Charlie was getting at. Not
The
that he was
dentist
saying-
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Like
I
you're
would
like
not
he's a
have guessed.
gunslinger and a dentist.
I mean,
He got major bitches.
I would believe it
Yeah, he did.
I would believe it back then that you could do that it's just so crazy to like see that movie and then imagine just a scene where he's just like, "Oh, I'm a dentist," at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird they didn't put it in there. But I mean, I guess they were pressed for time.
He's a gumslinger.
Hey, there you go.
Well, I think Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday is a good place to wrap it up, mainly because we told Amanda we would,
Yeah.
so that she could leave and talk to Ashley, who is still here, so she has no
Yeah.
excuse not
Oh,
to
you
answer
know what
the phone.
else I'm excited to see? Black Phone.
Black Phone looks crazy.
Yeah.
That looks pretty bananas. I am. I don't know how excited I am, but I'm definitely not
I
unexcited.
feel like you want to go see it.
I don't want to go see it in
because you're a
theaters.
little
I'm a
bitch.
little bitch. I'd rather see it like at home where I can cut the lights on and like cuddle up with an animal
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
make it keep me safe.
Is
Oh, you're
it-
ending? Wow, this is depressing. Okay, wait. So quick story. Don't end yet. Oh my God. Hurry, Hamid. Hurry. Hurry. Amanda has to leave. She
Oh,
hates
don't blame
us.
this shit on me. I have to work
I
in
mean,
the
I'll
morning.
keep going. I'll keep going. Like if you don't hate us.
I'm ready to go to end it.
Wow. My school brought this filmmaker and like debuted her film. Was it me? Am I the her? Was it Amanda? Amanda, have you been making movies?
Mm.
You are typing so slow, Hamid.
Why
This is
didn't you just
crazy.
type it all in the first message?
It was about her grandfather, who was a Jew who immigrated in like 1920. That's impossible. No
So a
Jews
small town
existed in
in New
1920.
Mexico.
Damn, all the way in New Mexico?
I mean, that's getting far enough away from the Nazis. You're almost running into them. From
Yeah,
the other side.
exactly. I was gonna say like there's a reason so many like Jewish, Italian, like a lot of immigrants stayed on the like East Coast when they got here was because it was so hard to travel that far into the country. Like it's harder, I feel like, to come into the country from the West than from the East for Jews. And during the Mexican Revolution, Pancho Villa came to kill her grandfather. It was interesting. You said gunslinger, and I thought about this. Oh, okay.
Pancho Villa came to kill her grandfather because he
The
was
Jew?
Jewish in the 1920s.
Nazis in 1920. Mexican Nazis.
Gunslinging Nazis.
Ashley's literally
Gunslinging Mexican Nazis. The film goes through like
Holy fuck.
why he came to kill him. I won't spoil. Okay, understood. What's
Okay.
it called?
Yeah,
You haven't told us what it's called.
it's called
What are we supposed to-
1920.
What are we supposed to look up? Mexican gunslinger who is also a Nazi looks for Jews in New Mexico.
in 1920?
Well, if that's the title.
Yeah. Ashley's like, I
But
know
without
this
exclamation points. It's like Nazis in 1920! Exclamation point.
It's
No
called,
question marks.
Well, it's called like Unraveling.
Or something.
Like Unraveling.
movie, but not quite.
Have you guys seen
Unraveling.
like Unraveling?
or something.
Like Unraveling or something? Okay, well,
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
with that said, Hamid, it was good to see you. We miss you. We wait for the day that you can come and watch our streams and talk to us more.
Regularly.
More
Wait, is
regularly.
school not out for you yet? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
is
he
going on?
he goes to like 9 schools and does like
Oh,
50
okay.
extracurriculars.
Yeah.
He's a gangster.
How dare you be an overachiever and not watch us?
Type in the Discord more often or something, Hamid. Like, be more connected.
Don't.
We
do
miss you. Just say
that.
s- say
if you don't
silly
want
shit.
To, oh, whoa.
He put a link by accident, or I think
was about to say
he
took
did the
away
link on purpose, but
It said
everything.
37 messages were. Oh.
Yeah.
it's all the stuff he just said.
Oh.
Oh, it wouldn't let me send a link to it. Just put it in the Discord.
Yeah, put it in the Discord. Why don't you put it in here?
We love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys. as well. Oh, hey, I just wanted to thank everybody for all the support and everything over the last couple days. 'Cause like, I mean, I've got messages and letters and free food from people. Like,
got a
no,
lot-
I'm being
You got
serious.
a lot of people responding to the tweet too.
Yes.
After-
But I just wanted to thank everybody real quick because, like, you know, just seeing all that love and support, like, really, like, I know this sounds tacked on and it is 'cause I forgot, but I just remembered when he was saying that, like, it means a lot that you guys reached out and said something, like, you know, and were there and supportive, especially for the MFAM people, because I'm not technically in that community, even though I am in the community through Charlie. And I just really appreciate that and wanted to say thank you to all of you guys and that I love you all very much.
I mean, yeah, you're okay, I guess. We will not be live next week, probably.
Yeah, you got to recover.
If we are, it will be. Well, also Amanda won't be here. When are you coming back?
I'm coming back Sunday,
yeah,
but
she'll
I'm
be back.
working. I'm working Monday night.
Okay,
What's
so
that got to do with
maybe
us? No, just kidding.
might be back. We might be back Wednesday-ish if we get a chance. If not, it might be the following week. We will let you guys know. We'll try and get some impromptu ones in maybe.
Yeah.
If we can. If not, I'm going into surgery Friday for my teeth. I'm getting 6 teeth removed, and I'm gonna be out of fucking commish for a few days there. So we shall see how everything goes.
Yes.
But we love you guys, and we will hopefully see you here in the next week or so. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Have a fantastic owl. Owl. Ow. It's an exclamation point. Good night, everybody. Good night, Steph. Good night, Hamid.